Last week, we talked about creating a softer life with more peace, more calm, more emotional adulthood. But there's something you may not be aware of that quietly steals that softness away from us. And it's not your schedule, it's not your job, it's not your partner or your kids, it's not even your fault. It's the way we buy things. Today, we're talking about why you keep buying things you don't actually need. And believe me, it's not your fault. The real problem, you're not necessarily buying things. You're buying feelings you want more of. Women don't buy products. We buy the hope that will satisfy certain feelings or unmet needs. We buy comfort, hope, identity, belonging, sweetness, relief, and marketers know this very well. Here's some example. Do you buy a lot of cozy blankets? Yeah, that's all about nurturing. Do you buy a lot of scented candles? Yeah, that's about wanting more time to reflect. How about clothes that don't fit your lifestyle? Identity, right? Kitchen gadgets that you're not really going to use. That's identity too. It's like you see yourself as someone who's going to do more cooking and be Mother Earth, but maybe it's not really you. Tchotchkes around your house, that's aspiration. Wanting your home to be something different, something more. All right. Chocolates and sweets. The famous Louise Hay used to say that's wanting more sweetness in your life. This is the foundation of just entry level marketing psychology. And there's this emotional buying loop, emotional triggers that make us buy, like stress, loneliness, boredom, overwhelm, even decision fatigue. I don't know about you, but sometimes I'll look at something and I'll go, it's only $12, and I'll throw it in my cart. Or I deserve something nice. Or this will make me feel better. I have a good friend and we'll go shopping at places like TJ Maxx or Ross or something. And within maybe 20, 30 minutes, I might have 2 or 3 things in my cart, less than $50. She'll have a cart full, like $200-300 worth of stuff, because very, impulsive and like, oh, I like it, gotta have it. And she'll get it home and realize she already bought it, like a couple months ago, the exact same thing. All right. And sometimes what's involved in these buying habits is it's like there's a hit of dopamine, when we do it. All right. I mean, the best example of that is like chocolate, right? I mean, that literally physiologically is dopamine. Blankets equal comfort and nurturing. Candles equal calm, that reflective place. Clothes are identity. Like maybe we see ourselves differently than we are. It's like if you're out buying like blazers and professional stuff and you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe it means you want to go back to work or something like that, right? Okay. And then, there's this crash that happens, right? When we realize the clutter, okay? And then the feelings of guilt and regret, overwhelm, and especially when we see the credit card bill, there's that agony of like, why the heck did I buy this, right? And this is part of consumer psychology overload. So here's the connection with soft life, okay? Soft life isn't just about adding calm. It's also about real life and removing what steals your calm. Clutter steals softness. Impulse buying steals softness. Buying hope instead of clarity steals softness. This is why soft life and decluttering kind of connect in some really important ways. So there's 3 questions, 3 signature, what I wish I knew at 30 questions to ask yourself before you buy something. And they're just simple and powerful and very easy to access, okay? So question 1 to ask yourself, does this actually add value to my life, right? I mean, am I really going to use it? Okay, so the link is with, value-based purchasing. Is this really something that has a function in my life? Okay. Question 2, am I willing to let go of something else before I bring something new in? All right. And that's like letting go, release before you buy. And then question number 3, think carefully because, you might already own something that meets the same need. It's like if you already have 2 white cardigans, do you really need a third one? Or 3 black skirts, do you really need a 4th one? Okay. So ask yourself, do I already own something that meets this particular need? So, that adds up to shopping from your home, like shopping in your own closet, right? These questions are the entry-level version of emotional adulthood. There's a gentle truth where you discover emotional clarity. You're not broken. You're not being irresponsible. You're not bad with money. You're not undisciplined. You're just buying feelings you want to experience more of. And chances are you probably didn't even know it. This is at the heart of identity-based purchasing. So this week isn't about shame or embarrassment or anything like that. It's about clarity. When you understand why you buy, you can finally choose differently in ways that make more sense and leave you with less guilt, overwhelm, clutter, and lower credit card bills. Tomorrow, we're going deeper into the everyday items, the blankets, the candles, the clothes that don't fit our lives, and why they're so emotionally charged for so many of us. Join me. And do take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Watch What I Wish I Knew at 30 on YouTube, where honesty and integrity meet emotional adulthood and the real soft life.